Today, I got Marysa with me. She's a photographer, and she's going to share some experiences of her from our sessions. And since she cannot speak Hindi, the video is going to be in English. So, Marysa, can you tell us?
Hi, Annie. Well, thank you very much for basically hosting me here. At the start, I mean, it's been building up and building up. Like the first lesson, the first session we've done together, it just appears, as something that's basically just like a word, when you don't know anything about manifestation. And as you go through the course, it's building up like a structure, like a building structure, and you're adding more and more elements to that picture, to that manifestation picture, and it's becoming something that I'm practicing every day, and it's been very interesting for me, and I can't wait, to work through all the different lessons. I've been taking notes, and I know I can look back, on them to practice and to
Mhm.
finally reach my goals. So
Mhm. Can
it's
you tell
wonderful.
us more specifically, like how it helped you in clarifying your mind and like that?
Yes. Well, You've you've very kindly taught me about identifying um, what I want, from life. We've been working on this, and you've told me basically how to be clear about the things that you really want uh, in your existence, and how to basically practice in order to make these things um, like a something physical. So basically, we've been talking about how you need to be like very clear and very in details, very precise about everything that you want from life, because if you're not clear about your desires, then there is no way you can go towards like a specific goal, and you can be lost really in life and go to a destination that you don't want to. So that for me was like a big revelation, seeing basically your life as like a world map, that you navigate, and knowing exactly where you're navigating is how you're going to make sure that you don't end up in a sort of random destination. Well, I think it's easy to get lost, in life because of the different situations that can happen in life, generally. I mean, for me, it's been a very difficult year. I've had a lot of family losses, job losses. And I believe it's been like a difficult 2 years for like most of the world, with the pandemic. A lot of things have been happening. And you kind of lose courage, and you get lost without realizing that you actually get lost. Because once something happens, like if you don't have like a method to know how to get back onto basically a positive thinking, you tend to sort of spiral down, into a bad way of thinking, actually,
Mhm.
without realizing. That's how it gets into your mind. And if you don't do anything to redress that problem,
Mhm.
then you keep on, following that without even knowing that it's happening. And working with you on this, you kind of realize suddenly that the power of changing this is in your control, and that you need to work on this to be able to change, you know, that vision that suddenly is on you and that you have been feeling is not in your control. You know, suddenly what we've been doing becomes very relevant, and it gives me the tools, you know, the method to get better and better, and to change those things, you know. I mean, to change those things, to change my way of thinking about them.
So yeah, thank you for your precious time. And
It's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, you know, because I think it's going to be like very rich for me, you know, and very, it's going to be something that I'm going to be using forever. It's not something that you can just like, basically it's something you can take, you know, in your notes and reuse over and over again. You don't, you know, you don't throw it away. It's valid for the rest of your life. Like, I believe that if something bad happens, and you can probably sort of like, I'm sure, you know, things can spiral down, you know, because we have situations happening in life. You just take this and you work through the same method again and again and again.
yeah, thank you for this. Thank you all for connecting with me. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you very much for your precious help.